Heyo, heyo, heyo. Oh, let me give us some audio. There we go. How are y'all doing? Checking the integrity of my stream or my recording, as I do. All right, folks. Hi, 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 hi. Greg back. Cheese League Baseball. Here we are once again, and yeah, we are gonna watch some Gouda Giants at the Brie Boomerangs, and an exciting rematch here that we have of the Cheese League or Cheese Cup Championship. Yeah, so Gouda Giants 2-0, leading the series over the Brie Boomerangs, and they got Martin Hartman on the mound versus Colton Schwartz. Let's get right into it, folks, and let's watch this fake baseball game. I hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you may be. It is hot here in the beautiful Northeast. And we are at Peril Point. I think this is our first actual. Let me get myself some volume. I think this is our actual first game here in the official. I guess actually no. Maybe not. Maybe we're at Peril Point for the Cheese Cup. All right, the power hitters, the Giants versus the extreme contact specialists in the Brie Boomerangs. A beautiful, beautiful evening game here as Todd Ford steps into the box, and we have Colton Schwartz on the mound, and that is the first pitch. It is a strike in front of their home crowd. A little swinging bunt down the line. That's going to drift foul. I forgot to prep my notes, but that's what I do. Over to Middleman. Across the diamond, out number one, Schwartz. So Nick Allen steps in. Let's take a look here quick at Colton Schwartz. Let me shuffle things around. Let's see, four-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, and also the forkball. And composed, but also injury-prone. Nick Allen at the dish. 2-2. Allen 429 thus far, and that is ripped, but right at Espinosa. All right, Colton Schwartz, as Lenny Castaneda steps in, absolutely crushing the ball so far in this tournament. Colton Schwartz. That one's fouled down the line in his last. Let's see, that one's fouled down the line too. 3 starts, 1-1, 4.02 ERA in the last tournament. And a 1.47 whip. Batters hit .211 against him. He did have a bunch of strikeouts, almost the same amount of walks though, so something we gotta watch out for. But that brings up Sadie Meadows, 667 for her thus far in the tourney, in the series. Of course, a small sample size, but we don't care about that. And that one is going to sneak up the middle. It gets through everyone somehow. All right, so right like that, the Boomerangs have a base runner. As Jody Conrad steps in. Talking here about Martin Hartman, 1-2. And the runner goes. And stolen base. And there's the little whistle. So good speed on the base pass, by the way. Easy jumps, that's why for Martin Hartman. That's what's happening there. Conrad swings over that one, strike 3. Hartman, I mentioned 1-2. As Middleman steps up, 1-2, 6.23 ERA in his 4 starts. A 2.08 whip. Had a bunch of 10 strikeouts. Batters hit .345 against him, though, so that's in the last tournament. The 0-2. Down on strikes goes Middleman. Very upset with himself. Dirk DeVilla steps in, screaming at God knows what. 375 for him, a homer and 2 RBIs. So, base runner here in scoring position. Very good speed. Base hit probably scores that run. And same exact pitch selection in the arsenal. for Martin Hartman even has the forkball. So it's a battle of the forkballers, let's call it. As we got 4, 5, and 6 to up for the Gouda Giants. Rowan Owens will be the first. Just look at the gray and the blue stripes. It's actually a battle of the pinstripes, too. As that one's 2 middlemen. This is out number 1. And steps Goldie Cooper. Boy, Goldie Cooper still looking for her first hit of the tournament, and that is kind of rough here, folks. She's an A-rated player. She had 4 homers, 15 RBIs in the 16 games she played in the last tourney. And she's just struggling at the plate. Strikes out right here.
Number 42,
Javier Fisher. Batting 500. Schwartz, more of a velocity, or more of a junk pitcher. There's a lot of junk pitches, so that kind of makes sense. Oh, look at Sadie Meadows goes into the crowd and snags that one. Great play. And that'll end the top of the second, bottom half of the frame now. Casanoldi steps in. I think I've said this before, but Casanoldi looks a lot like a gym teacher in middle school. 0-2 on him. And in the dirt, Martin Hartman is more of a velocity, kind of accuracy kind of guy. Doesn't rely as much on the junk, though he throws a lot of it. And here's former police officer Bob Pacheco. Officer Pacheco here reporting for duty. You know, every time I see him, I just think that he is just a police officer from the Midwest somewhere. Oh, yeah, down there, Fargo, Brainerd. And there goes a fly ball. Oh, boy. It's over the fence. Bob Pacheco. Officer Pacheco. A 410-foot shot. First homer, first RBI of the tournament. Look at that in front of the home crowd. He christens Harold Point in this tourney with a homer, and the Boomerangs take the early 1-0 lead. Bo Sawhorse stepping in. 286 for him. I thought Sawhorse would have more home runs than he has now, which is 0. Well, fair ball. It's a little landed in an odd spot. And I thought for sure Sawhorse would have at least 1 home run. Ball in the dirt. 1-1 is the count. There's ball 2-1. Buck swings through that way out in front. That was a changeup. And there is the changeup as well. Actually, there's the forkball. And downward motion. Oh, deep in the hole. Good job there by, oh my God. I'm blanking on his name. Todd. Todd something. Oh my God. Good job. Just good job. All right, Vatamaki up. 7-8-9. Go up here for the Gouda Giants. As I mentioned, the Giants are leading the series 2-0, so get that early lead for the Boomerangs. Colton Schwartz, that's good stuff. All right, so Oldie. Now number 1. It's gonna kill me. Todd Ford. Boom. There it is. Oh, we got there. We got there, folks. Foul ball. This has been a long, dumb week, and I kind of want it to end, and I have more work to go, so that one's fouled away. A series of long, dumb weeks. Long, dumb weeks, deadlines, not cool. Deadlines that actually might eat into my recording schedule, not cool. Right back to Schwartz and an easy 1-2-3 inning. And that brings up Abel Espinosa for the home team Boomerangs. So the Brie club, Abel Espinosa steps in. This is first at bat of the tourney, and that's a good one. It's a base hit. Actually, that's an extra base hit. Espinosa digging for 2. He slides in safely. Lead off double here, bottom of the 3rd. Sadie Meadows steps in, 1 for 1. Led the game off with a single. I like the new crowds that they've created here in Super Mega Baseball 4. It looks like some folks are wearing old school starter jackets. Remember those? They're a hot ticket item now. That's a base hit. Into right center field. Digging for 2. And it'll be an RBI double for Meadows. 2-0 now. Boomerangs lead it. In steps Conrad. And runner goes. And outs. Very, very nice by Vatamakia behind the plate. All right, Meadows is a pretty speedy runner, too. Over to Ford, who I couldn't remember his name earlier. Out number 2, and that brings up Middleman 0 for 1, so 2 outs. 2 outs now. Middleman at the dish. Another run in. And that's a strike, 1-1. And that's a laser beam up the middle from whence it came. Middleman with an easy stand-up double, 2-out double. And it brings up Davila 0 for 1. You know, it's very interesting that one could argue that the series between the Boomerangs and the Giants for the Cheese Cup wasn't as fair because the Giants played some more games. And out number 3. Giants played 16 games they played 16 games to get to the final. And the Boomerangs only took 13 games to get to the final. But that is just how the cookie crumbles, folks. Some teams are better than others. We saw that in the World Baseball Classic for sure. Some teams struggled to get there. 2-1. And now the 2-2. And foul ball. 2-2 again. That's base hit up the middle. Let's take a look here. Colton Sackaw. Oh my gosh. Colton Schwartz. Looking at old names and stuff. Allen's 0 for 1. Colton Schwartz. 34 pitches here, top of the 4th. Pretty decent arm behind the plate in Davila. But mid-range speed on the base pass. So 2-2 now, and Allen hits that one into the corner, but Espinosa is there. That's out number 1. I'm sorry, out number 1.
How about the second baseman?
And steps Castaneda.
Lenny Castaneda.
So 1 out, runner on first. Boomerangs lead it 2-0. That's a grounder over to Sawhorse, to Oldie, and oh no, Oldie airmails it into the dugout. And that'll advance the runner so they don't complete the double play. Brings up Rowan Owens with 2 outs and good speed on second base. Base hit. Definitely scores that run. Rowan Owens looking for his first hit too. Looking a little rough out there. And that's not going to be it. Over to Middleman, out number 3. So the Oldie error, nonetheless, does not come back and bite them. Bottom half of the frame, and look who it is. It's Kason Oldie. All right. Let's do a little temp check on Hartman. 47 pitches, obviously not as economical. Schwartz, that's a ball way inside. I don't know how he got out of the way of that. Just kept coming in. Alright, he knows what's coming, and unless can't catch up with it. Officer Bob Pacheco stepping in, reporting for duty. 1-for-1 home run RBI for Officer Bob Pacheco. Badge number 2149 there. Ah, that's like a line out to Todd Ford, who also sounds like a police officer. Repo Sawhorse, 0-for-1. Man, I would like to see Sawhorse just jack one right now. At Peril Point. Front of the home crowd. 2-1. That one's fouled away. 2-2. And fouled again. 2-2. Gouda, full count. And good at bat here by Sawhorse. Very good at bat. Full count again. And over to Owens. He wins the foot race. That is out number 3. Top of the 5th, folks. Cooper, Fisher, and Vatamakia up for the Gouda Giants. Goldie Cooper just... She needs a hit. She needs a hit in the worst way. And just looking at strikes, I don't know what she's waiting. I don't know what she's waiting for. I was going to say, they're going to bury one here in the dirt, and they did. And she strikes out. Brings up Javier Fisher. Boy, oh boy, this is a rough outing here for Goldie Cooper. As part of this Gouda Giants squad. Seems like potentially everybody else around her is hitting the ball. The crowd, I guess, grumbling, not liking some of these calls by the home plate umpire. And definitely grumbling there with that base hit. Brings up Vatamakia. With a runner on first, 1 out in the top of the 5th. Not a lot of speed on the base pass, but that is hit well. Espinosa's right there. This is an interesting ballpark, folks. Peril Point. Very, very short wall out there. Kind of reminds me of Stade Royale. Stade Royale and Peril Point, I feel, play pretty similar. Palacios lines out to Middleman, out number 3. You know, the Gouda Giants are out for blood. They want this tournament win, the series win, over the Boomerangs, obviously. And that one's fouled away from BB Buck. Hartman's still out there working away. 65 pitches. Down on strikes goes Buck. Evil Espinosa. Loosely modeled after somebody I played softball with. 2-0. That one's ripped but foul. 2-1 now. Ooh, nice little... No, Hartman can throw the junk. He can throw slow balls and then slower balls. And he can also walk people. Might have been... Is it like the only first or second walk, maybe? Alright, here's Sadie Meadows. A double, a single, an RBI. She's 2 for 2. Ooh, that's exciting. Hit a triple, hit a home run. Let's get the cycle. Come on. Obviously, Hartman checking on the runner, and the runner goes. Very good arm behind the plate. Vatamakia. We're going to have to go into the stats. Ooh, a little Sunday hop there for Ford, and can't dig it at first. Going for 2, and we'll get there. So, an error. Vatamakia. No, I'm sorry, not Vatamakia. Ford. And the runner gets the second, and 2 outs now. Jim Conrad up. Extremely good base runner. Lots of speed. Base hit scores a run, and they extend their lead. So Hartman wants to get out of this inning. You see he's laboring out there, though, in the stamina meter down pretty darn far. 81 pitches. Gets him, though. Good job, Conrad, down on strikes. They strand the runner at second. Fervor. Ford. Allen. 9, 1, and 2 due up here in the top of the 6th. Schwartz still working away. He's actually looking pretty good. 60 pitches. 60 pitches, looking pretty darn good. The southpaw from the left side. And now the full count. Grounded over to Meadows. Flip to Schwartz. First out. All right, here's Todd Ford. Guy in the background there looking pretty intense. Staring down Todd Ford. Base hit up the middle. All right. Like I said, the Giants want this. They absolutely want this. And that's a base hit through the left side. So, 2 on, 1 out. Brings up Castaneda. He's 0 for 2. Castaneda had 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. He had no home runs, 2 RBIs. That was in his 55 at-bats. Boy, that ball just floated up there. What is Castaneda swinging at? 1-1. And fouled away, 1-2. And that's going to drop in. And it drops in. They're going to hold the runner, Espinosa. That's a pretty darn good arm. It's kind of short. Like I said, it's kind of short out there in right field. And that'll bring in Rowan Owens, and he was 340. I mean, 340, 2 homers, 9 RBIs last time. Fouled at the plate. 0-2 count with 1 out, bases loaded, and hit the buck. They're going to send the runner coming home. Safe. Kind of a weird hop, actually, off the pitcher's mound. Couldn't complete the tag. So the Gouda Giants get on the board, and that chases Colton Schwartz from the game. And Obando coming in. Another southpaw. 101 on the gun. Elite 4-seam fastball he has. 103. Holy cow. 2 on. 2 outs. And 3-1 count here to Cooper. And she walks. Good at-bat from Goldie Cooper. She had 10 walks in the last tournament, so she got a pretty darn good eye. She had 1.125 OPS. All right, Javier Fisher up. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Big opportunity here. And it is squandered. They leave the bases loaded, folks. And that brings up 3, 4, and 5 for the Brie Boomerangs. Man, they leave the bases loaded. That's rough. Latoya Reigns. Okay. Okay. Don't know if I have any. Don't know if I have a scouting report on her. I believe she might be the bonus pitcher. And that is out number 1. Joe Davila 0 for 2. And I'm looking here. Don't know if Latoya Reigns. Yeah, she's definitely their bonus pitcher. 3-0 here on Davila. There's a strike. Sat up there all weird. And I'm very close to the camera. I wish I had more stuff in the background to show you guys. It's just like a corner. I do have like a dinosaur over there. Kind of see. Jurassic Park dinosaur. From back in the day, old school. Kick it old school. And, ooh, good base hit up the middle. Runner going to third. Fervor fires in and safe. So a little hit and run action. Castaneda trying to go cover second. And the ball just gets by him. And here's Officer Bob Pacheco. All right, runners at the corners. Double play still in action. And stealing. Double steal. Whoa, ball way inside. 1 and 2. And Range strikes him out. That brings up Rupo Sawhorse. Reigns can get out of this. Reigns can get out of this. The Gouda Giants actually might win this game. They might come back and win it. If they do, that would be devastating for Boomerangs fans. Just trying to eke out a win. 3-0 on Sawhorse. Kind of dancing around him. He thinks it's funny. And now BB Buck. 0 for 2. And the bases are loaded, folks. Ball way outside, 2-0. And accuracy now becoming an issue for Reigns. That one was fouled away, 3 and 1. And ball gets away from him. So she walks a run in. It's now 3-1. All right. I don't think they can do it now. I have confidence. Boy, she's all over the place. I have confidence that the Gouda Giants can do it, but not if this is going to be the situation. If you walk another runner in here, she's definitely she's getting pulled after this anyway. Oh boy! All right, Reigns has to get pulled as another runner is walked in. C.D. Meadows steps up. All right, here comes E.V. Hoffman. Boy, oh boy! Reigns, absolutely rough outing. Walks in 2 runs. Leaves it up to Evie Hoffman. Struggling with the zone herself. 2-1. And that should do it. Out number 3. They leave the bases loaded, but 2 runs come in nonetheless. It's 4-1 now. And the Brie Boomerangs looking to close this game out. Get their first win of the series. First win of the tournament, actually. Alright, about to mock you up. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9. Pops that one up over there to Officer Bob Pacheco, and Bob Pacheco catches that, puts it away. Harry Palacios. 0 for 2. There's a ball. And another ball. 99 with the gun there from Bando. Meadows, nice little flash over there, just a flash of the leather. That brings up Ernie Fervor and the final, down to the final out. This is it. Can Fervor get something going here with 2 outs? He cannot. That's a foul ball. 1 and 2. Fouled away again. And that's gone. Ernie Fervor does do something. Boy, I feel like Pacheco could have jumped for that. Ernie Fervor, 395-foot shot into the left field stands. Second homer, 3rd RBI of the tournament. And the Gouda Giants cut the lead in half, 4-2. Todd Ford steps in. So a lot happens with 2 outs. Not over yet. And now it's over. Never mind. Never mind. All right. So the Brie Boomerangs, they win their first game of the series and of the tournament. Kind of a sloppy defensive game. I'm going to say that. 2-6-1 to 4-6-1 for the Boomerangs. Taking a look at the offensive side of things. Good game for Ford. And that is about it. Fervor did have a homer, which we saw. Let's see. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 5 walks, and 7 strikeouts on the Boomerang side. But they still come out victorious because of those 2 walks especially. Oof, those were costly walks. Meadows had a good game, 2 for 4. And then a smattering of hits throughout. Not a lot from Sawhorse and Buck, and that's very, very disappointing. Hartman takes the loss. Schwartz gets the win. And Bando gets the save. Top 3, Abel Espinosa, Colton Schwartz, Ernie Fervor are your top 3 players. So, like I said, with that win, the Brie Boomerangs pick up their first of the tourney. As we go back to our elimination hub, we'll see that the Gouda Giants still lead 2-1. And then, yeah, that's where things end up right now. But right now, where it's ending for me, is right here. So thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. If you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Subscribe here on YouTube. Follow us. Hit the bell. All that good stuff. And we will see you next time for some more fake baseball action here. Geek Cheese and Cheese League Baseball. See you guys later.